4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're back. Welcome back, folks. We're on air with Air, aka the Aircast, THC in the building. But today we have another abbreviation. It's IDC Jenny in the house.
There you go.
We like to start with the important questions because the people, the streets, the world, the
They
fans,
gotta know.
they gotta know. What do you prefer, ideally, in a perfect world? Is it IDC Jenny or I don't care Jenny?
I feel like it's interchangeable. So I personally don't have any preference one or towards the other. But I do say more than often IDC Jenny.
IDC Jenny.
So
Okay.
maybe we'll lean towards that.
It's less wordy. It kind of just rolls off the tongue easier.
Exactly,
so that's cool.
yeah.
That's
I
cool.
don't think it's quite necessary to say I don't care Jenny. Like, now the war goes to I don't care Jenny. Like, no, I think that's a little excessive. I think IDC Jenny
IDC Jenny is cool.
is
Okay.
sufficient, yeah.
And it could be a brand. So eventually it could be like IDC Trump, IDC Air.
Not IDC Trump.
Okay, my IDC Biden, IDC whatever. I don't want to get to politics, whatever.
Yeah, real
IDC
early.
Obama, IDC Oprah, IDC Jesus Christ, IDC Buddha. Like, it's just worldwide. I'm just thinking bigger.
Politics, religion, all of it, straight off the bat.
But all those people aside, whose turn is it?
It's my turn.
My turn. Streaming now. Y'all go check that out if you haven't already. Video out
It's
on
about
YouTube.
time that y'all check that out. If y'all haven't, actually.
You haven't already, yeah.
Yeah.
After this, they're going to check it out for sure.
They have to.
Numbers are going to.
It's a requirement, homework. Exactly.
So let's get into the meat and potatoes. We already brought it up. First song ever. First song out right now. Only song, right?
For now. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You did a whole video on YouTube documenting the process.
Okay, so I've literally been working for like maybe 2 hours straight, just trying to even get the first minute of the song ready.
Do you still think making a song's easier, or the writing, the rhyming of it?
Baby, I would say the writing part isn't as difficult because I've always loved writing and I've always loved reading. And I've always loved poetry as well. So combining the two, I felt like wasn't the hard part. The hard part, I would say, is actually getting into the studio and realizing, oh my God, my voice is really an instrument. I really had to take care of this one to know what I'm doing, know how I want to deliver it, if I want to deliver it a certain way. If I don't have that together in the studio, then it just all sounds not as well. So that in itself was a process to learn, but it was done and the process was documented and my turn came out.
And it's out now, streaming everywhere.
Yes,
My
yes.
turn. Bring it right back.
Streaming everywhere, yes.
So it's cool. What's the name of the engineer and the people that helped you make it? The beat. Let's start with the beat. What's the beat process? Do you search like an artist type beat, or how do you select that jazzy type beat? Because that's a very unique beat.
No, yeah. So funny enough, I actually went on YouTube and the first beat that I found was indeed the first one that I was starting to use.
Nice.
So I was in the process of writing to that beat the lyrics of My Turn. However, by the time I actually got to the studio, so I went to a studio with Chris Carmano. I hope I'm saying that right.
He's the one in the video that helps you
He's
engineer.
the one in the video,
Okay,
yes.
cool. Shout out, Chris.
If I say your last name wrong, I'm so sorry. Love you, though. But
Love you, Chris.
Shout out to him. But so I started the process off with him with that beat. But then I felt like it needed a little bit more, the song itself needed a little bit more like meat to it. And like it needed someone with a little bit more, experience. Not to say that Chris didn't have any, but I just felt like it needed more than what it was sounding like with.
So are you talking about the mixing? Are you talking about after your vocals are recorded, like the effects that are added to your vocals, the way the beat matches your vocals? You're talking about that? Chris did the preliminary. So do you re-record the song with somebody else, or do you take the recordings that you did with Chris and then somebody else mixes it for you?
So I got what I got from Chris. So he mixed and mastered it.
Okay.
And then when I heard it, I didn't really feel like I was totally in love with it. And I didn't feel like it was really his fault per se or anyone's fault. I just felt like we were both really new to the
It's your first
field.
time on the mic as well?
Yes, exactly.
So, of course, a lot of things come with that. And you wrote it as you recorded it? You didn't already have it pre-written, correct?
No, I had it pre-written.
All of it?
Yeah, so
Okay, cool,
I
cool,
like
cool.
to come to the studio already knowing what I want to say, more or less.
We're going to cut to your video right now.
Yeah. Okay. I think I got the first verse down. Like, I actually like it. I'm literally like shaking. Bitch. Oh my god. Bro, that shit is hard. And we're back.
Perfect. So you get what you got from Chris. You take it to who's next? Who's the next?
I took it to Kill. Shout out Kill.
Kill?
That's
Like Bill?
No, not Kill Bill.
But like that, right? That's what you meant, Kill?
Yes.
Is it spelled Kill?
Yes, exactly.
Crazy spelling. Crazy name. Shout out Kill if you're listening.
Shout
and
out
we know
Kill.
you are.
And he engineered it and produced it at Treehouse Studios.
Okay.
So they're both tagged also in my Instagram in case you wanted to check them out. Everyone who actually was in the process of doing the video, the songs, are tagged and credited in that post. So again, another reason to check out Instagram IDC Jenny. So do your homework because it's there.
It's there.
Everybody's
do your homework.
there.
Do your research.
Everybody who did it is there. Okay.
Speaking of homework and research, if I say troop, you say
1466?
yes.
Oh my god. I was like, if I don't get this.
I was about to say, what other troop is there? Are you part of a lot of troops?
There's no way you know about that.
Big 1400. You're IDC Jenny. We're supposed to know about that.
Okay.
So what's troop 1466? Can you elaborate on that? Is this a Girl Scout team or what is it? It's not team, right? It's Girl Scout squad? Girl Scout squadron? Girl Scout gang? Is this even Girl Scouts? What is troop? What's the troop? Cheerleading? What's going on here? Explain that to me.
Troop 1466 is a drama club within a high school that, particularly Miami Springs High School, which is where I went to all 4 years. So I was in drama club for, I think, freshman and sophomore year. And during that time, I was also a part of, like, some plays here and there, but...
Plays?
Yeah,
okay, well, what's the most memorable play? If you had to pick
like,
one. If you had all your plays recorded right now, we could watch one. Which one would you pick for us to watch?
I really hope
and who's your character?
Recorded. Like, I'm sure it is somewhere.
Oh, my gosh. If whoever has this, hit me up. I need this.
No, it's fine. Keep it to yourselves. Like,
what is business. It, though?
But freshman year, I got the part to do Marilyn Monroe. So I had to literally sing Happy Birthday to JFK. Wow.
Who played JFK? Another student?
Not even. Like,
I hope not a teacher.
I don't even know how to really describe what the play was about because it's not like I did Marilyn Monroe for like the entire time. It was a little bit that I did.
So was it like it sounds like it was a sketch movie? Kind of like
a cameo, basically.
A cameo.
And like in a greater scheme of a play, if that makes sense.
So you're Marilyn Monroe in this one scene in the plot that you're apparently singing.
Yep, and I'm just singing. I'm like looking for JFK. Like, oh my god.
Oh no, there's no JFK. You're just singing to the audience.
No, like I'm asking. I'm like lost, you know, because that's like her. You feel me? Her aura. Well, not her aura. That's the wrong way to say it. But
lost is her aura. Lost is an aura. That's hilarious. Well, I guess that's like the blonde aura, right? You know.
Yeah, I guess.
Like
a little.
You just did that like you're blonde.
That stereotypical blonde, sorry, but
aura.
So like, I basically was in the bit, and I had to pretend like I'm lost and looking for JFK in particular. And so when they say, "Oh, Marilyn, I don't know where JFK is," I'm just like, I just start singing. Happy birthday to you, like, and I do the whole thing. They had a freshman doing this
seductive singing on stage.
They had a freshman.
What school is this?
Play Marilyn Monroe.
What school?
I already said it. I'm not going to repeat it. Particularly Miami Springs High School. But
the school?
Yes.
Oh man, we're gonna have to rewind it back and
play back.
Now say and we're back.
And we're back.
Okay, and we're back. So the school, yes,
you know,
that school's wrong. I'm not gonna enroll my kids in that school.
It's crazy because literally during that time, like I was getting like the sexier roles of the characters that I was playing, and I was
in school.
I'm like, so there was a play, I think it's called Midnight something.
Midnight Summer.
I think it's Midnight Summer. I'm pretty sure. So I'm playing a fairy in this play, but mind you, this isn't out in the audience or anything. Like this is like rehearsals in drama club because we're seeing if we want to actually produce this to put it on stage to like
trying it out.
Everyone.
Yeah, you're shopping it. Yeah.
So then I'm dancing like, all willy-nilly, if you could, as a fairy.
As a fairy does.
I don't know how else you would describe that, but just very majestic, right? And the teacher goes up to me and she's like, I want you to like dance, but like be like a sexy fairy, like.
The teacher tells you this.
And I'm like,
what is this teacher's name?
It's fine. We don't need to get into details, but the point is, it was just cool. Like. That ended up not even happening. So
can you answer if it's a male teacher or a female teacher?
It was a female teacher.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
would have
been,
me feel
better.
Yeah.
That makes me feel. You understand where my thought process is at, because wow.
Well, now I did.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Okay.
I'm like, you really want to air this teacher out and this school out for something.
This is wild. This is madness. With this perspective of it, but thankfully
looking back
not.
at it now.
Well, even still, what if? Okay, we don't got to talk about this. Okay, teacher, if you're listening, and we know you are, we gotta have a talk, me and you.
Shout out to the high school though. All love.
Yeah, we already come back. We're gonna come back again to it.
Miami Springs High School.
And we're back. All right, so it's only right. It's your turn. My first female guest ever on the podcast. So thank you for, of course, blessing. Yeah. So far, I mean, we just started. I think it'll be one of the early episodes. I'll jump and skip you just because you're so important. And it's.
I'm gonna set the bar high, just so you know.
Fire. That's what we do
shit.
here. That's what we do here on the Aircast. We set the bar as high as possible. And it's important that, you come through, because my pod needs the feminine touch. I think everything in life needs a feminine touch. I want to ask your thoughts on that. What's your thoughts on the feminine touch?
Part of my lyrics is a femme touch is a must. So elaborating more on that, I guess, if this is like a genius interview.
So we do here.
Exactly. We get, the rehearsal of it right here. So basically, a femme touch is a must. Basically, I feel like I love a manly man, of course. Like, I love a man who, like, takes charge and is leading us in the relationship. But at the same time, I also really admire a man that kind of has, I guess, what you would call feminine traits.
Like long hair?
No, those are characteristics. But, like, feminine traits and more, like, empathetic, for example, because for some reason the men nowadays are kind of lacking it, a little bit of compassion. I like that side of it, when a man can be soft. So that's what I like.
Can you give an example of a soft man, like a famous soft man, I guess, or what would describe, like, when you think of soft man, what's the vision that comes to mind? It doesn't even have to be famous. It could be, I guess, a personal person. Or I
don't even know, a soft man, like.
Or a soft moment for a man. Like, it's not a soft man, like you said. You like a manly man, but you like a manly man that could have his soft moments. I guess,
can let his guard down and just, like, be vulnerable. In a way.
Vulnerability is important. So exactly. That's cool. Okay.
Yeah.
That's important. So, yeah, I'm glad you elaborated on that, because right now, I do want to touch on this. We live in the terms red pill. Are you familiar with the red pill?
Like
that's
red pill.
That's all this alpha
matrix.
blue. Yeah, well, that's kind of where it comes from. But the red pill now it's turned into the whole alpha. I'm an alpha. I'm the man. I'm a man's man. Women, this and like the Andrew Tate vibe and all this, and like guys are going off that, and it's like we're straying off of this femme touch, which is the truth. That's what life's about. There's no such thing as a woman being overly feminine. A woman has to be a little bit, she has to have those manly traits too. She has to be able to be aggressive too. Exactly. Be independent too. Be on your shit too. You feel me? Like, you have to have that too. And same for the other side of the table for men. You have to be open to be vulnerable. You have to be. That's not a feminine thing. Like, not to like kind of.
Yeah, no.
I agree. What you're saying, but like that's it's a unisex thing. Vulnerability, being open, being kind to everybody, sympathetic. It's just funny that we put it into boy girl terms, feminine, masculine, but it's important to hear from a beautiful woman. So I wanted to put it out there. And podcasting isn't something that's essentially in the women's blogosphere so far yet. But this is how we bridge the gap, by getting IDC Jenny. I don't care Jenny on the pod, on THC.
And then I'll come back again, and then again.
Oh, this is 1.0. Yeah, we might do 2 episodes after this. Think we are. Oh, yeah, my dad has a podcast too. Shout out Fuego Talk. Subscribe if you guys haven't. Right here. So call me, reach me.
If you want to beat me.
Woof. How you feel about Disney Channel shows? Is that like not one of the best shows
ever? I love Disney Channel, even though Nickelodeon is kind of under fire right now. Back then.
Listen. Hey Arnold.
what was made at the end of the day was treasure. It was gold.
It goes to show that all that drama created some really good quality content.
All that drama.
Yeah, all that. Oh, literally all that drama. Oh my God, that's bars.
Boom,
Bars.
boom.
Bars.
Get in the studio right now. Write that down.
Yeah, that's literally the first song we do.
All that drama.
All that
All that drama, wow. Yeah, I haven't seen it.
no.
Have you seen it yet? The whole
I have seen it. The Quiet on Set.
The Quiet on Set. Yeah, they're coming out with an extra episode and
That
everything.
was so crazy.
Listen. It kind of loses credit for me and loses justification when you have Drake Bell on it. I love Drake and Josh, one of my favorite shows ever, but that guy was a pedophile too, so it's like, what are we doing? And not even a pedophile, he's also, there's like multiple pictures, not just one, he has multiple pictures in a car in the middle of like bumper to bumper traffic on a highway hitting a pipe. Like, we're gonna have it right here, but it's like, it's crazy that they're like, you know what,
I've never seen that.
oh yeah, I'll show you after.
Okay.
Hilarious, he's wild. And so it's funny that they're like, you know what, let's bring this guy back, this guy's gonna tell us who's the bad one. And it's like, they're all bad, they're all sick in the head. Child stuff sucks. Did you ever see Malcolm in the Middle?
Well, to add to that point, I did think that at first. I was like, when they brought him on the set, I was like, isn't this man also a pedophile?
What are we doing?
Like, I thought that to myself, and I was about to tweet it, but then I thought to myself, I'm like, okay, even though he is that, at the same time, he was a victim. So it's not to discredit what he went through, but it's also, we shouldn't ignore what he did.
He should be a bad guy in that thing too, is my point. They should be like, this guy, I haven't seen it, but if they're
Schneider
antagonizing
2.0 type
Dan
shit.
Schneider, it's like, he's just as bad. But yeah,
Nah, that's a crazy title to have. Like, that's a crazy title.
Dan
Schneider 2.0. That's crazy.
That's the name of the episode.
That's crazy. Nah, that's crazy.
Madness.
IDC Jenny, Dan Schneider 2.0?
Yeah.
Question mark?
That they're gonna be like, what is going on
What?
here? She was on the show. Bring in the
I
dancing
thought she
lobsters.
was cool. Hold on.
Bring in the dancing lobsters right now. That's crazy. Yeah, Keenan and Kel, Good Burger. That's like my childhood. Like, I'm not who I am if it's not for Dan Schneider.
That's how. When you put it that way, I can't fully agree, but
I mean, whatever.
like, I really love Drake and Josh. Like that.
Megan.
Megan.
Yo,
Oh my god.
classic. We have to pick
I
one-
ran over Oprah.
Yeah, wow. They got Oprah. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Bro, they didn't actually have Oprah on that show. They had
No,
like
no.
a
They
stunt
got her
double
off
of
camera,
Oprah.
but they got her as a storyline. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they ran her over. They got her. That's what, you know.
I'm like, wait,
Can't
they
ruin it
had
for the
Oprah
kids
on the
listening.
show?
Imagine I have an underage kid listening to the show and he's like, "Oh my God, Oprah's gonna come on to Drake and Josh," and then they're like, "That's not Oprah." It's like, I just ruined Santa Claus for them.
Oh
I
my
just ruined
God.
Santa Claus for them.
Oh, shit.
Kids, if you're under, well, I don't care. There's no age to Santa
Bro,
Claus.
fuck it. Like, that's life. Y'all gonna know the truth one way or another. So you did what you had to do.
I love how you just got real gangster with it and you code switch.
I'm defending you right now. I get real protected.
Oh, that's the protective voice. That's the mother
Hey,
mother
hey,
voice. It's like,
relax.
hey.
Relax. Not too much on my guy, okay?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What she said.
Yeah.
I kind of
Go
like
off.
this. Yeah, good, keep it going. Can we just do the whole pod like that, or we'll do a second podcast just in that character?
I
'Cause you're
don't
protective.
know why men love that character so much. Character, like the
The
aggressive
voice.
side.
Does it have a name? Would you
It
give it a
doesn't
name?
even have an like. That's also just me. Like, I feel like I don't tune into something. It just happens, and then I get that type of reaction where it's like, "Ooh, you're gonna like that."
Oh,
Ooh,
that was
ooh, like.
okay.
So,
I missed the part where I curled my hair, but yeah.
but literally, like, even in the video of My Turn, the guy that I'm like slapping around, like, he genuinely enjoyed that on set. So he was
Guy,
like, yeah,
like-
you know what? You can really like go off if you need to, like pull my hair, all that. I'm like,
Oh, he
okay,
liked
say
it.
less.
Oh.
Say less. I almost said, can I bring a bat? And I'm like, wait. That's like promoting
Whoa,
domestic
whoa,
violence.
what's
I'm like,
going on
that's
here?
too much. That's too much.
Yeah.
So we didn't bring a bat.
Well, you'll be
but-
surprised. Some guys like it. That's a whole fetish, to my understanding.
Yeah.
Yep.
I feel like I could really tap into that.
Tap into that.
Tap. Do it.
More ways than one is she tapping. What did you win Best Writer for the month in school for? You won Best Writer. What'd you get that for? We gotta figure this out.
Well, I got that back in elementary.
Okay.
So, like I said, back in the day, I was really like, I was that child that was in class that even though the teacher had a movie on, I was reading Judy Blume. I needed to see what was going on with her.
Shout out Judy Blume.
Shout out Judy Blume. And I was also very competitive as a child. So in elementary school, my particular one, we had this thing called AR, so advanced reading.
Okay.
And so basically what you did was you would read a book and then they would quiz you. And based on how many questions you get right, you would accumulate a certain amount of points.
You didn't have to do a book report along with the quiz, or you just...
No.
Okay.
No. It was just an electronic quiz that you would take on the computer.
Nice. Okay.
And so I was so into accumulating the points that I was
Gangster voice. Whenever the gangster voice comes, we're gonna have a bar. Gangster voice activated. Mother voice. I'm sorry. Protective voice. That's what.
Mother voice.
Yeah.
Mother.
I gotta put it in the animation.
She's mothering.
It's mother voice, so we're gonna call it mother voice activated. It's like a green bar, like in a video game.
Call it what you want.
My bad. So mother voice activated. Bring it back. So you're writing elementary school, and
See, you lost where I was.
I did. I'm
You clearly
sorry.
aren't paying attention.
I am. It's just a lot of things going on right now. The
So-
voice is distracting me. That's what's going on.
So boom, we were reading a bunch of books like that. Really
Okay.
drove me to
Yes.
start accumulating those points. So at one point, like I was in like 5th grade and I was the queen of AR, but I was also competing with this other girl, and it was like kind of like a back and forth between us two. But that to say this is that I was reading a lot, and so that really translated into me writing.
Got it.
And so I remember one time I got a really good paper about what was your favorite season or what was your favorite holiday. And I wrote it was Halloween.
Nice. Okay.
And the teacher, she got to the front of the class and she was like, you know, there was 2 papers that were really good. One in particular was excellent, but she didn't indent. So
Shout out indenting.
So the writer of the month goes to this one. And
The one that did indent.
I'm like, that's crazy.
Wait, you didn't indent?
I didn't indent.
It's you?
It was me. Nah. So she was saying my paper was excellent. Like this one was really good. But she didn't indent like she should.
Oh, she was teaching you a lesson.
So then type shit. And I was like, so best believe I kept indenting.
This isn't the same drama teacher, right? That got
No,
you to
no,
be
no,
Marilyn Monroe later on.
This is years before.
Got it.
Yeah.
So I'm confused. So you didn't win Best Writer?
I did. That was one instance. But after that, I got better.
You
I
come
learned
back
my
like
lessons.
Jordan. You had a Jordan.
I was like, I bet, say less. Like, I really had to dunk it on them.
Full circle moment.
Bo-
Yeah, it's a thing we're doing on the pod. Full circle moment.
okay, period. Do all that.
No, we did it. It's done. Next. So
done.
when do you win it?
So
big build up.
I win it for like the consecutive months after. If I knew you were gonna ask that question, I would have brought the certificates, like at least pictures of it, because I can't remember each instance.
So can you?
Why?
Oh, okay.
One writer of the month.
Okay, my bad. So I'm a bit confused with the AR thing. The AR, the assisted reading. You're taking a test.
Yes.
But-
About the book I read.
Okay, but are they requiring you to do an essay in the test? Is that what's going on, or just,
No,
it's like
so
long form questions?
So like I was winning. I feel like writer of the month because I was reading so many books and it was helping me become a better writer.
That's just the ammunition that fuels you. That's your origin
Yes.
story. Okay.
So like I feel like the more you read, the better you get at writing.
So what would you write though? Are you writing like fictional stories? I know you mentioned poetry. Is this poetry off the rip as a young?
No,
young?
it was just like prompts that the elementary school teacher would give for the
Okay,
day.
like you said, favorite holiday, favorite thing like that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool,
Yeah,
like
exactly.
FCAT writing and stuff. Nice,
FCAT writing.
awesome, that's cool.
FCAT writing. Who
Yeah.
passed FCAT 3rd grade, by the way?
A lot of people don't even take FCATs anymore. I didn't take an FCAT 3rd grade. I was in private school. I took my
You were
first
in private school?
Yeah, I took
Alright.
SATs to like 5th grade, and then 6th grade I went to
You got
public school.
money, you got money.
No, my parents were
No,
just.
my parents do.
Yeah, they did. They were doing their thing, and they really realized that it's all the same. I honestly, I never. Do you know what a stem and leaf plot is?
Stem and leaf plot?
Yeah,
I feel like.
it's almost like a stick figure. It's like a thing for math that they teach you in elementary. I'd
Okay.
never seen that in elementary school till I got to 6th grade, and that was like one of the first questions, that like a warm up question. Like, you know, they give you the assignments, like, okay, school's just starting, guys. Here's your warm up question. And I was like, yo, what is this? Public school? This is a bunch of kids. This
Bro,
is
I
crazy.
haven't heard of that in such a long time.
A stem and leaf plot.
Yeah.
You know what I was thinking of today? What do you call the sticks, and then when it's 5, you do a slash across? What do you call that?
Excuse me?
dashes. Like, you never seen nobody like on a chalkboard. They're like, okay, for every team it's what is it? No, but there's a term for the.
Are you talking about like Roman numerals?
No, Roman numerals I, V.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm aware with that. You've never seen people do one. For every one is a streak. It's a line. It's a straight line. And then when it's 5, they do a line across before.
Just to know that it's 5.
What's the term for? I was thinking of that today.
Me?
No, I'm just having a conversation. I was just thinking of that earlier today because
I don't know what it's
it kind of
called.
stemmed. It stemmed, no pun intended, from the stem and leaf plot thing. I was like, whatever. Anyways,
No, fun facts.
goes to show you, private school obviously doesn't teach you shit. I'm still a dumbass. Anyways, did you watch Pulp Fiction?
Of course.
Cool.
Yes.
Okay.
I love Pulp Fiction.
Nice.
I literally was Mia Wallace for Halloween 2022.
Yeah, that's why I bring it up. If you could only do one
I was
Halloween,
like, yeah, I already knew.
you're IDC Jenny, where you're supposed to know.
Research.
Yeah.
Research.
If you had to do one Halloween costume for the rest of your life, for every Halloween, what is it gonna be?
Absolutely not.
If you had to,
Absolutely
you
not.
had to.
I
You're
cannot-
cursed.
I love Halloween too much.
I love how
to
this is a big
limit
thing.
myself
But let's say
to
you had
one
to.
costume.
Let's say you had to.
Bro,
You had to.
I don't even know. Like, I literally have a list of the costumes that I want to wear for each Halloween.
So what if the FBI comes and tells you, hey, you got to pick one for the rest of your life, and that's
The
it?
FBI.
Yeah, they
As
say
if the FBI is so interested in.
they are.
Okay.
It's the acronym verse, the abbreviation verse. I'm sorry.
For some reason, like no other costume is coming to mind except Jessica Alba, Fantastic Four.
Invisible Woman. How do you replicate Invisible Woman? Are you just wearing the blue
Listen,
uniform?
Listen.
I'm listening.
When I do it, just know there will be signs. Okay? Just know.
Is it gonna be like a glitter thing, like a glitter jumpsuit?
Glitter? What are you talking about? It's gonna
Like,
be
how do you
the
replicate-
Fantastic Four outfit
But
with the blonde hair.
But she's invisible. What's her outfit? It's the blue thing. Oh,
I
you
just wear all camo. Like, fuck it. This is.
She's not invisible.
You said she's not invisible?
When she's not invisible.
Yeah, when she's not invisible.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
Why y'all so mad at me?
No,
It's
no,
him.
no. It's me.
Directed towards him.
My dad got into his comic book.
Might need Thanos just to take you back in time. But homie, this your end game, don't see how you survive. Sliding in the studio, know my album coming soon. Until we get this rap money, trap gon' have to boom. These bricks and these keys and these zips is what we'll do.
Future times.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. 1 point for her.
1 point for Gryffindor.
You would be Gryffindor at your school?
Bro, you know what's crazy is that
Save it. Hold on. I gotta ask that. That's a great question.
All right, now you gotta get to your right, mommy. I mean, just slightly.
Ooh, mommy. What's going on here?
You know what I'm
not comfortable.
Babe. That was another voice now.
Hey.
It's the third character.
Bro,
It's the
I
Puerto
have
Rican
so many
It's the
accents,
Puerto
bro.
Rican. That's the New York. Did you see Power?
I saw, like, not too much of
Yeah.
Power.
So, have you ever seen? There's a typical character like J Lo plays this character all the time in movies where she's like the Puerto Rican chick, and she's like, yeah, she's like, I'm from New York, you know, I'm from Puerto Rico, I'm from the hood. It's like, yeah.
It's like, yeah.
My dad does it a lot. My dad does it a lot better, but yeah, I'm working on the accents.
From the
That should
hood,
be a
like,
character,
yeah.
Dad. We should do a trans character.
What are y'all gonna call it?
We gotta figure that out. That's a great name. What would you call a trans character that talks
I
like
have
that?
no idea.
Like
I've
Chrissy's
never.
cousin or whatever.
DT
Chrissy's
Jerry.
cousin.
DT Jerry, yeah.
DT Jerry.
Oh wait.
This famous trans person we know. Of.
Oof.
Yeah, we're back.
We've been back.
So. I like that.
No.
Okay, if you were in Hogwarts and you had to choose the school, pretend you could hack the hat. Hack the hat.
Hack the hat.
Hack the hat. I forgot the hat's name. The sorting hat. You could
Okay.
hack the sorting hat, and you could pick which school you'd be a part of. And I'll even open it up to the extra like foreign schools that came in book 4. Did you
You
read?
know what?
Did you read any of the books, by the way? Or just
Okay,
movies?
I've always wanted to read it. I have never gotten around to it. And I've never watched all the movies. I know.
Oh,
I know. Cancel me right now.
No, that's okay.
Take me off the air
That's
right
awesome.
now.
You're just lucky. I'm jealous that you get to enjoy that for the first
Bro, the
time.
soundtrack goes
continuity.
hard. Okay, because I've seen the first movie, parts of it. Okay,
Magical. Dun, 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 dun,
like no other.
We gotta do a record like that. We gotta
Type
do
shit.
a Harry Potter type beat. We'll kill it.
Yo, we would go so hard. Stop.
Listen, stop avoiding the question. What school? What's
See,
it?
so I was gonna pose it back on you. Which school would you think I would be in?
Well, you just said Gryffindor off air, so I would think Gryffindor. But
Gryffindor.
before that, I would say, oh, this girl's gonna be swaggy and put either Hufflepuff because it's purple or Slytherin because I'm cool. I'm raw.
So like not even knowing like really all of them, I was also gonna say Slytherin. Like no kizzies, no cap,
No kizzies.
no kizzies.
No kizzies.
I don't know. I feel like I give Slytherin vibes. I don't know why. But
Well-
then again, I don't really know too much of each.
I mean, that's like just as important of a house as Gryffindor. Gryffindor is just Harry Potter's
Okay,
house.
we at the top.
We gotta watch the movies. That's what we gotta
We do.
do. Yeah, we'll do a whole podcast after watching the movies, recapping all the books.
Like y'all won't believe this shit.
So, speaking of books, what about Twilight? Did you read those books?
I did not read Twilight.
But you're a big fan.
I'm a big fan.
According to
went
the
to
YouTube video.
Forks, Washington,
Went to
and
Forks.
all.
Wow, yeah, that's true. Okay,
Yup.
okay.
I did my big one on
If
that.
somebody's going to Forks, what's the one place they gotta go? One.
They have to go to Bella's house.
Bella's house.
Bella's house.
Okay.
Like I think that's the only thing worth seeing in Forks. Other than that, no cap.
Was it raining?
I would say also La Push Beach.
La Push?
La Push.
Like LeBron, but La Push?
La Push.
That's hilarious. La Push? Is it spelled
That's how
like-
you say it in the movie.
Is it
It's
spelled?
La Push, baby. La Push.
Oh, is that the name of the beach in real life?
Yes.
There's a beach in Seattle that you can swim.
The
and
whole
stuff?
thing is based on an actual location.
Cool. Oh, but
Yes.
I thought they make like fake names for the hoods and stuff like that.
The hoods.
yeah.
They in the trenches out there.
Are the Indians real? Like Jacob's hood, like his family?
Are
those-
the Indians real?
like, is that a real tribal name? Like the Wolf, whatever the names
The
are?
wolf.
The Wolf Squad? Wolf
I don't
Gang?
think so.
Wolf
I don't
Gang.
think.
Shout out Wolfgang Puck.
Shout out.
You know who that is?
Yep.
Pizzas? You're just saying, yeah.
Pizzas?
Wolfgang Puck.
I thought you were meaning the composer.
Shout out Money Mo.
Oh, the composer. Wow.
Yeah.
That's shout out Money Mo. You're talking
Money.
Yeah, so shout outs to everybody.
Everybody.
Shout out stuff.
You got a shout out. You got a shout out.
You get a shout out. Look under your seat. There's a shout out there.
Boom.
That's the wolf pack.
Wolfpack. Yeah, the wolves. Yeah, the Wolfpack. I was part of a Wolfpack one time.
Really?
Yeah, but I'm a lone wolf.
Like Alan from The Hangover.
Oh yeah, like Alan. I like how my face did the calculation face right now too. Just like Alan.
You need to do the
Yeah,
actual
no,
mathematical.
we're gonna do it in post. In the post, we're gonna do it.
Bro, I really want to go to Las Vegas and kind of replicate that movie. Like that's my bucket list. That's on my bucket list, honestly.
Make it happen. What's
And
holding
I
you back?
want to,
What's
and it's
holding you
going to
back?
happen. Nothing. It's gonna happen. I'm just letting you know.
Which
I
movie
was
are you
just
replicating?
talking
Part
out
1,
loud.
Part 2, Part 3?
Part 1,
Okay.
of course.
Only Part 1 and 2 are in Vegas? Which one's in Bangkok?
Listen,
3?
I stopped paying attention, I think, after the second one. Because I feel like the first one was just too good to let it be ruined
You
by
can't
the
mess
sequels.
with it? No, they were good though. I think it's pretty
You
good.
think so?
Yeah, definitely worth
Then I'll
watching.
check it out.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Harry Potter first, then we'll do that after.
I have homework to do,
A lot.
clearly. Cinematic homework. A lot.
A lot. It's gonna help you. Are you into anime?
I've seen a few.
Which ones?
I've seen Attack on Titan. That's my favorite one.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
That one was the first one I watched. So it really set the standard for everything else I've seen. But I've seen that. I've seen Death Note.
That's what I wanted to ask you about. You saw the cartoon or the Netflix live action show?
The cartoon. Yeah, the Netflix
Anime.
live action.
Sorry, not cartoon. They're gonna get at me. It's not cartoon. It's anime, bro. Whatever.
No,
dude.
my mom calls it cartoon, so she can't get with it. But listen, I do.
It's the same thing. It's just Japanese cartoons. Is that what?
It is what it is, bro.
So Death
It's
Note,
enjoyable.
Attack on Titan. Any other one?
Banana Fish.
Banana Fish. What's that about?
Yeah, that one is more like, I don't want to ruin too much of it or give too much of it away, but it's basically a love story
About a banana and a fish?
type shit.
A talking banana and a
Yep,
talking
you gotta
fish?
check it out. You gotta check it out.
Now I have homework.
Exactly. I'm not gonna give too much away on that one.
I gotta do it.
You're gonna have to be surprised on that.
Full circle moment.
Boom.
Yeah. Do you believe in manifestation?
I do. I
Yeah.
feel like if you speak it, then it'll happen. Like, if you believe that it will happen, then it will.
Kind of like I did with you coming on this podcast. I was like, I'm gonna get her on my podcast, and
Is that on camera? Is there proof of that? Him saying that?
Yep.
Okay, because I want to see it inserted if that's the case. But
you guys recorded that?
Oh, we recorded it now.
Gotcha. That's what we do.
Hit it.
What POV is the craziest?
What POV is the craziest?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Cross,
What do you mean by that?
Like you got there's first person POV, there's third person POV, there's crotch POV.
Crotch POV?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
do you
from-
want to elaborate? What do you mean? Where are you getting
okay,
at?
I got to. This is from the YouTube video. Right here, I'm gonna drop it here from one of your YouTube videos that I saw doing research, where you were doing a waxing. I forgot what it is. You're doing some type of procedure, and you're like, you got the girl off camera, and the girl wants to do content too. Stephanie, Ashley, you know who I'm talking about.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think crotch POV is the craziest. So I just wanted to see if you'd pick that up with that callback. Crotch POV is a crazy POV.
It is crazy.
We could agree on that. That's
Type
kind of what I
shit.
wanted. Yeah.
You just wanted to bring it up.
Have you finally gone to Cali? That's the most important question.
Bro, I still have not gone to fucking Cali, and I need to change that immediately.
What's first, Cali or Vegas?
It has to be Cali, I feel. Because I've already been to Vegas. I've been
Oh,
there
okay.
like maybe like 3 times already.
But you didn't recreate the Hangover movie?
Bro, no, because I went with my parents. And they're not trying to get down like that, so
Come back to me, and now we're going to do the calculations again.
type shit. No, yeah. So obviously I couldn't get too crazy there, but I need to go to Cali, yes. And everyone keeps telling me that I would like it. So
What part of Cali? Cali's really big.
I really want to visit, I think it's called the Redwood Forest.
Okay, the huge trees.
Yes, like, you know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Been there.
You have? Bro, bless. I want to hug the fattest fucking tree there is there. That's what I want to do.
You want to hug it?
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Well, that's the whole point, but I still want to try.
So what? Anywhere else besides the Redwood Forest?
I mean,
What part of Cali is the Redwood Forest? Upstate? North Cali.
North Cali.
So you're going to be far from LA, all the superstar area.
Yeah, I mean, I hear a lot of people don't even really like LA. Like, they always say negative things
We don't
about
care
it.
about a lot of people on the podcast. We care about, I don't care Jenny,
Oh, okay. Period.
ironically.
Well, until I go there and actually experience it, I won't have too much to say on it.
Okay.
But I mean, I'm open to fucking seeing all of Cali. Like,
Cool, but there's nowhere first that you want to go to.
nowhere in particular.
Okay,
Just
cool.
anywhere the wind takes me.
Where the
at that
wind
point.
takes you.
Wherever the plane lands, all right, fuck it, we're here.
Where the plane lands.
We'll go from here type shit.
Category.
Category? Face.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. I love it. I love it. You're editing a lot of your content, and you're not shy about talking about it. How's that process like? You're doing photos. You edited the YouTube video, right?
Which video? Because
Oh,
I didn't
Not the
edit,
music video,
yeah.
the blog videos.
No, yeah, those I've edited.
The little
myself.
post stuff. That's all extensive work. Like people don't understand.
No, yeah,
I
I
doing it
didn't.
all for fun. Just
No, yeah, I
trying to get
didn't really fucking realize how much work it really takes into fucking editing. Period.
and just fucking. Just a lot of work goes into both things: fucking and editing, and fucking editing.
There you go.
There she goes. You did it. I'm just repeating what you said.
I did it. Okay, anyways. But yeah, so it was kind of like a hobby that I decided to take up on because I was like in a point in time where I had a lot of free time. So in that instance, I had 2 choices because I was kind of getting sucked into the cybersecurity, like maybe that route will work.
Where
like,
does one get sucked in by cybersecurity?
Bro, you just
Asking
get,
for a friend.
at some point, like, for some reason, like, TikTok was just fucking hounding cybersecurity video. Like, you should join cybersecurity. Like, it is the fastest growing job market, da-da-da-da. And I'm like, well, I always said if I didn't study what I studied, then I would probably go into computers.
And you studied?
I went to FIU honors, and I got my bachelor's in psych
Did you just say honors with the mother voice?
honors.
Okay.
I had to emphasize it because, you know, we didn't work for that degree for nothing. So I'm going to point it out every time.
Shout out FIU. Not the bridge, but shout out FIU.
Oh my God.
I have to say it. They're wilding, but okay.
This man wilding for real, but
We're
yeah.
wilding.
I got
This is a joint operation.
I got my bachelor's in psych, minor in bio, and I also got my associates at MDC honors in biology.
So you went to 2 schools.
Type shit.
You can't do that in Hogwarts, but you did that in real life.
I did it in real life, so that's what counts.
That's definitely what counts here.
I mean, if I ever get cast in a movie where I have to do that, I'm more than happy to do that.
So how do you feel about when you were recording? You were like, it seems from the video that you thought it was just gonna come naturally, like just recording it. Do you understand? Like it gets easier with time, but it's always gonna be hard. You're always gonna like want to like challenge yourself, like vocally, whether you're singing or something like that. Has your perspective on getting better, like artistically, like when it comes to recording music, even with editing content, like there's a million things, as you can see, it gets deep and overwhelming. You're not gonna learn it all, but you're always gonna want to learn more. Do you still feel like it's easy, it's just going to come to you naturally, or do you...
I wouldn't say everything is going to come to me naturally. I would say I definitely have to put the work into learning what I'm doing in order to generate quality content, because like that's my big thing at the end of the day. Like I don't mind working a little bit harder on something and waiting for something to drop if it's a little bit longer of a due date or drop date, if it means that it's going to sound better, it's going to look better than what I initially had. So I've always wanted to improve myself. So that's already always something that's been instilled in me. So even from last year, I always try to find ways to be like, all right, how can I outdo myself in this area? What can I try next? I don't like staying stagnant at all. So I always like trying new things. And so that's where the 2 paths of cybersecurity or doing something else that I actually wanted to do was, okay, I've always feel like I've had a intriguing personality and people always tell me that I'm funny. So I'm like, why don't I actually just capture this on video and just
You're saying
and edit it?
By saying that, do you mean you wouldn't have done it if people didn't tell you were funny?
Not particularly. No, I wouldn't say that. I think it just always came down to, like, it was always in the back of my mind. So always starting a YouTube channel, that was always like, I wonder, but I would have to edit, I would have to learn how to do this, that. And like I was a student at the time, so I didn't really have the time to do it because I was a full-time student. And like,
You thought.
listen, one class starts, that doesn't mean it's over, because you still got homework to do, and I'm working towards a bachelor, so that's an extensive amount
That was
of time.
priority. That was priority.
That was priority. That was always priority, education at the end of the day. So then when I had that free time, I was like, okay, let me actually dive into something, a hobby that I could actually get into. And so that's where it led me to, because I just felt like all those factors, you know, I like being a personality.
Before music, what's the goal? You did drama? Is this like, did you want to be an actress? Like,
that's the thing. Like, I never even really said that I wanted to be an actress. I never even really said I wanted to be a musician. Like, when I started doing music, I think it took a lot of people off guard, because they're like, girl, you never even spoke about making a song. You never even spoke about doing this and that.
you don't
like,
have to, yeah.
No, yeah,
It
and
just
I don't
comes.
have to. Like,
We were
I
constantly changing and growing. It's
Exactly.
Even if you had no interest in it before, even if there's nothing wrong with growing interest in it now and getting into it. Like, it's part of life. You're supposed to evolve, like Pokemon. Ongoing theme on the podcast.
This man. But no, yeah, I agree. So that was just one of those things where I decided to embark, and even though it was going to take work, I was willing to do that because I like the result of it, and I like seeing that people also enjoy it. So, you know, it was a win-win.
It gets funner. It gets funner when...
Exactly.
You know,
It's
there's
actually
nothing like
really
your first.
fun.
There's nothing like your first time, but it gets a lot funner. It
No,
gets a
yeah.
lot funner. I've cried after recording music and hearing myself music and seeing
I
what people.
love that.
Yeah, it gets good. You know, it definitely gets fun, and I'm excited for you. Not just to watch Harry Potter, but to continue making music. Like, that's gonna be really fun.
Oh, thank you.
It's
I'm
got a
excited
long way to
too,
go.
shit.
Though. Got a
No,
long way
yeah.
to go.
I know, and I'm ready for it.
My turn. Streaming now. Go check it out once again.
Once again.
What are you doing to people's ears now? You say it on my turn. What are you doing to people's ears? Say it. I don't want to say it. You say it.
You know, fucking music fucking people's ears and shit.
You hit the mic. Do it again.
You know, music fucking your ears and shit.
What she said.
Yep. It was just something that, I don't know, like, it was just something that I kind of threw out there. And then it just made it. And I was like, all right, fuck it.
Sounds like you threw it out there and they caught it with their ears.
Yep. I don't think it was something that I'm going to keep. It was just something, new.
Just something on your first song that you
Yeah,
said.
exactly. Whatever.
Yeah.
No big deal.
What should people try to do every year? Just a general question.
Well, I always said improve myself. That's what I said earlier.
Okay.
So that would be my main answer.
So you challenge everybody to improve their self every year?
I would say so.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm big on getting messages out to the world and people, challenging yourself. Because I hear things sometimes and I'm like, yeah, I could do that.
Type shit.
Yeah, hey, fuck it.
Yeah, this doesn't seem
Inspire.
too hard.
That's what we do. We inspire and we motivate. Shout out nephew. Uncle Sam.
Nephew.
Yeah, it's family friend.
Oh.
Uncle Sam's family, actually. He's not in the
I
government.
actually have more wall upstate.
Water? Yeah, can we get some more water, please? Somebody?
Well, I actually like to reapply my lipstick.
Reapply the lipstick. This is the first
lip
time
gloss.
somebody's on the podcast reapplying the lipstick.
It's-
Life's about
it's-
growing and Pokemon, and
Oh?
I don't want to restrict
Why
nobody.
do you keep saying Pokemon?
Because it's a good analogy for life. We're constantly evolving and developing.
To be fair, I didn't really watch Pokemon, so
Okay, but you understand like the gist of it? Like they're fake animals that
type shit.
they have multiple versions of them.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so like there's a Charmander, there's a Charizard, and there's a
No, yeah, there's a shit ton of them.
Charizilla. You feel me? Like there's levels.
Is that made up?
I don't think the biggest is just Charizilla,
Charizilla.
but yeah, it's kind of like Godzilla, but it's.
Okay.
This is you. Sorry,
Oh,
I
thank
should have. Yeah, you want to open it for you? You got
It's
it? Independent.
Independent.
Shout out Lil Boozy. INDEPENDENT. Do you know what that
means?
That song helped me win a lot of spelling bees in my life. A lot.
Really?
Yeah, a lot.
Do you have any trophies to prove that?
No, because the private school we were paying to go to, they were like, no trophies for you. No trophies for you.
Yeah?
Yeah, no,
That's what they were
it
saying?
was just like we had like weekly. They would run it weekly. Who's winning this week's spelling bee? It's like circa 3rd, 4th grade.
Oh, okay.
This is what we had instead of FCATs. We had weekly spelling bee duels. And then whoever lost.
Duels?
Yeah, it's like Harry Potter. Like the duel. Yeah, exactly. Harry Potter had Harry Potter had a type beat.
Harry Potter Pokemon had a...
What's an everything shower?
An everything shower? Bro,
Yeah, that's crazy. I learned that from you.
You didn't know what that was before?
No.
Bro, I feel like so many women talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Bro, an everything shower is basically grooming maintenance to its highest degree. So just full on attack mode.
Where do you start? Walk us through the technical aspects of an everything shower for Jenny. It's just
You want me to walk you through my shower routine?
quick. I mean, an everything shower, not your shower routine. We're not basic. Come on, let's get it. You don't gotta get it to super details, but just like, is it shampoo,
Super
conditioner?
details.
So
like what body wash do you use type shit?
Nah, we don't gotta look to brands. Okay, they're not sponsors. We don't gotta do that, but
They're not sponsored.
So it's body wash, shampoo, conditioner. Like that's what I do.
Yeah.
Every day I
It's
do
a
an everything
breakdown,
shower.
so it's a...
Isn't everything shower a normal shower?
Well, there's layers to it.
Like
so
an
then
onion.
you have like your soap, which is like Dove soap.
Okay.
Then you have the exfoliator.
That's not soap. This is
That's
post
not
shower.
soap.
This is post shower
No,
in
this
the shower.
is in the shower.
Okay. I don't even know those things. My skin's naturally fire.
I think we need to go through your shower routine first.
Oh yeah, it's real simple. So what we do is
Real simple.
we
Yeah.
hop in there, hot water, cold water, depends how I'm
Get
feeling.
out.
Yeah, I'd be very stinky. So no, shower. We're hitting the shower. We're gonna do a preliminary, like quick little,
Preliminary.
scrub. But then we do hair first, shampoo,
Okay, we love the
conditioner.
motions.
Yeah, shampoo, conditioner, then body. I actually do soap. I do a raw bar, like just straight up soap, and then I do sponge. Then I do liquid soap in the sponge. So yeah, because you don't want a bar in certain areas. Like the same bar I'm using on my nuts and my private parts. I don't want that same bar touching my face. Like that's madness.
Yeah, that is madness.
I go to people's houses. I'm like, there's just one, and they're like, yeah, it's
Like
just
that.
one. That's what we got. It's just one, and I'm like, oh.
Oh, you're in the trenches.
I see what's
Oh.
going on.
Okay, bald face.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's happened to me with females, with girls. I'm like, oh yeah, and they're like, why are you kissing me? I'm like, why is there only one? Yeah,
Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about it. Yeah, so, and that's it. I mean, that's basically it.
I mean,
Your turn.
pretty simple, as you said, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you know.
So yeah, you got your actual soap first, then you got your exfoliator, then you have your like fragrance type of body wash. Yeah, so you can actually smell good too after the shower, like a little extra.
Okay.
Yeah, type shit. And then you also do the hair.
Hair's not first.
Well, it depends on you. I'm not going. I'm not
Well,
going lit.
It doesn't.
Okay.
It doesn't. Tell me if I'm wrong here. This is my mentality with it. I think, because when I was younger, I would just do body and then hair at the end. But if my hair is really dirty and greasy, and I'm washing my hair
first.
after cleaning my body,
Yeah, that goes first.
the dirt's coming down. It's like I did it all for no reason, and it's
Of course.
an anti-full circle
No,
moment.
yeah.
It's like a reverse full circle moment. It's bizarro full circle moment. That's a bad one.
Head ass.
Yes.
Oh my god.
So, okay, hair first,
Yes.
shampoo, conditioner.
Type shit.
It's just one in one. There's not multiple versions.
Multiple versions.
Because there's multiple body washes. There's not like a.
So you want to know like which version I use of?
I really just want to know the order of operations. It's just like shampoo.
I don't think it's
conditioner.
really that important.
Okay, if you don't think it's important, that's fine. What do you think is important?
The next question.
Okay, I was originally gonna open up with this question. I'd love to start it now. Does Jenny really care?
Jenny does care.
What do you care about?
I care about a lot of things.
What's the first thing that comes to mind when I ask you that
Well,
question?
I care about family.
I love that. Who in your family do you think of when you think of
My
that?
mom.
Mom? Anyone
That's
else?
number one. My sister.
Okay, you have one sister?
My dog. Yeah.
The YouTube? Cut to the YouTube. Her name?
Lana.
Lana.
Shout out Lana. She's been with us like damn near 12 years, bro.
Your sister?
My sister, no.
I was
my
about to
dog.
say, isn't that her whole life?
My sister's older than me.
Yeah, the way you made it sound, it's just like she just joined the squad. Now she's my
Type
sister.
shit, she's just new.
She just signed up. We put an ad on
Yeah,
Craigslist.
she's not really-
Sister needed, older sister character. For
We're not
YouTube.
really fucking with her still, yeah.
So she joined 12 years ago. So Lana's the dog, 12
Yes.
years. What kind of dog is Lana?
She's a Chihuahua.
Chihuahua.
Yeah.
Okay. Cut
That's
to a
very
picture of
that's very
Lana.
stereotypical. Yeah, where she's giving you like the side
Stereotypical
eye.
of what? Why is that stereotypical?
Because I feel like that was the one breed.
For a Taco Bell, maybe it's stereotypical. Did you get the reference?
Sure, yeah. From Beverly Hills, Chihuahua. No.
What's Beverly Hills?
That's where I'm getting at. Beverly Hills, Chihuahua. You've never seen that movie?
No, there's a movie about the Taco Bell.
Y'all don't know that movie?
There's a Taco Bell dog. There was a Chihuahua. He came out doing commercials. You're probably too young for it. Basically, "Ya quiero Taco Bell." His name was Gizmo.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think I remember.
He had a Mexican accent and everything. And they were like, "Yo, they got a talking dog that likes Taco Bell. This food is crazy."
I love that.
Ironically, they're serving dog food in Taco Bell. That's technically what it is. You never heard that report?
No.
Yeah, it's like grade
Damn.
D meat that's
My bad,
supposed to be
y'all.
the same. No, it's like, hey, Baja Blast is fire. The
Facts.
soda, I'm not a big soda guy, but that is pretty.
You do the soda? I do the Freezy. The Freezy is better, bro.
I hate when they give that to me. I hate it.
Excuse me?
I don't like to have hate in my heart.
I hate it in my heart.
Yeah. I hate in my
Not my heart.
See, no, that's the father voice. My heart.
That's in New York and you tight shit.
It's better than the Puerto Rican lady that talks like this and it's like, hey, the heart. I can't do that.
That's crazy.
We'll do voices. Our next podcast will just be voices. It's like
Just trying out different voices, see what sticks.
Jenny from the block. That's where
Yep.
you're just going with it. Finish it. I'm still.
I'm still Jenny from the block. Used to have a little, now I got a lot. No matter where I'm going, know where I came from the Bronx. Period.
Period. So we've talked about.
You know what's crazy is that
What is crazy? Tell me.
she didn't even sing that song.
She doesn't sing anything.
All right, so the
But
room knows.
she is J-Lo. So J-Lo, if you're listening, and we know you are. Jenny beat you to it. Will you be the second Jenny on the podcast? We'll find out.
We'll find out.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
I was literally about to say that. Look at you.
Dragon Ball Z, really?
Yeah, I say that.
Great minds think alike. Where you at, J-Lo? Where you at, bro? What's going on
Yo,
here?
pop up, pull up.
Pop up.
They talking on you and you're not gonna pull up. I don't know. Couldn't be me.
Oh, well, we're going to have to just roll into do the big three.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do it.
Okay.
What's
So,
the big three?
Yeah, so every podcast we're ending it with a little segment I like
Ooh.
to call
Ooh.
the Big Three.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh.
One more time.
Ooh.
There we go. So basically we do a draft where it's like, have you ever been like a pick up basketball game? Like, I pick him, I pick him, I pick him. It's like a draft. You
Okay.
take turns. But I'm thinking, what can we do that's something that, you know, you have a lot of options for? Movies, books. I like the shows. Nickelodeon and
Shows.
Disney shows.
Okay.
3 shows we got to recommend to the world. Our favorite shows.
Facts. Okay.
To go back in to see this era of TV. We go one by one.
Uh-huh.
What's your first pick?
It could be any show.
Ideally, I'd like to keep it Disney and Nickelodeon, that era,
okay.
because we were talking about it earlier. So let's
Gotcha.
try to stay on that. Like, we'll call it the Force. You just did the Star Wars. The
Okay,
Force.
shit.
Really,
It's
it
like
was
you
me.
brought
I was
me.
bringing you closer. I was like, yeah.
Felt it. Message delivered.
Okay, so let's keep it with Nickelodeon and Disney. Let's make it a little challenging.
Okay.
Shows.
Off rip.
Off rip, one pick.
That's a Raven.
That's So Raven. That's
Off
great.
Yep.
Arguably one of the greatest songs, intro songs for a show ever. That's so Raven.
It's the future.
I can see
that so
Raven, experience me. I like that.
Yep, that's me.
Speaking of banger.
Banger.
That was fire. I'm gonna go all that. All that's gangster. All that's like the
All
original SNL. I think SNL
Facts.
came before, but it's like the kid SNL.
No, yeah.
Yeah, it's incredible. So, what's your second
Bro, Sweet Life is Zach and Cody.
pick? Sweet Life.
I don't know how you gonna follow that up.
Sweet Life over Ship Life.
Yeah.
Are you considering them the
100%.
same thing, or they're different?
No,
things to
they're
you?
different.
Okay.
But you know what? What is it? What was it called? Sweet Deck? Sweet Deck?
I thought it was Sweet Life and Ship Life.
No.
The Sweet Ship Life is. I forgot.
I think it's Sweet Deck. Either way.
Sweet Deck.
that one was
I know
still
Sweet
good,
Dick.
but
All right. Yeah. So you said Sweet Life. I'm gonna say my second pick is gonna be. Hey Arnold. I like Hey Arnold a lot. Hey Arnold's the funk.
okay.
I really like Hey Arnold a lot. What's your?
I hear Hey Arnold, and I raise you Hannah Montana.
Wow, that's a good pick. That's a good pick.
I don't know how you gonna follow that up. Once
Yeah,
again.
that is a good one. That's a really good one. I'm gonna say Boy Meets World. It's the Boy Meets World. Boy Meets World. Watermelons grow underneath the light. Bro, they had like 9 different theme songs of that show, but that one is like from 4 or 5, I think. Raw's song. It's such a great
Yeah.
song. Corey's a little bit older. It's a good one.
I did not see that show.
All right, so that you got your 3 right.
Yeah.
You did. You did Hannah Montana, Sweet Life, and the first pick was That's So Raven. Wow, nice variety
That
there.
is a big 3.
That's a good variety right there. Yeah, and I got all that. Boy Meets World, and what was my second pick? Oh, I had some animation. What did I say?
Girl.
Hey Arnold. Move it, football head. All right, message to the people. All the Jennies listening. All the other people.
All the
listening,
Jennies
whatever,
listening.
different names. All the other world names. Yennies.
All the worlds.
Everybody. You know who you are. Everybody listening.
Well,
The Air Force.
hopefully we are planning to releasing music soon, so keep an eye out for that. And yeah, we're just expanding what we're doing and getting into it, getting into the motions, and hopefully you'll see more. And that's all.
That's all, folks. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. See you next week. Peace.
Bye.